Okay. Good evening once again. Any question relating to what we did yesterday? Hello.
Hey, please, nothing from me.
Okay. Any other question based upon what we did yesterday? Nico?
Yes, sir.
Any question based on what we did yesterday?
No, for now, I don't have a question.
Any questions?
So for now, no.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So from there, I'll see what to do.
Okay. Yeah, any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Today, I want us to look at character blocks. Okay. Because it's very critical part of our work. We'll come back to the modeling and stuff. But I want us to look at how you can design character blocks and then how we can start populating our sheets. Because creating sheets is very critical in the Revit project delivery process. If you can work...
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
So I want to ask, the recordings that you have done, all that you send it to us is on YouTube.
Yes.
So let's say I want to go to the recording day 1 or day 2 or 3. Unless I go to YouTube to click on it before I can get it. So that means if I don't have data, I can't go through it again.
Yes. But you can download it from YouTube if you want to. Hello. If you go to YouTube and you want to download, I think you can download it from YouTube.
By that, you go to YouTube before I can
download. Yes.
See everything.
Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay? Hello, Ni. Ni, are you okay?
I said, you put it on YouTube. I don't have a problem about that. That one, you're all right. You can do it. But we be the class people. If maybe we can do something about it.
You can download it from the YouTube. If you go to the YouTube, you can easily download YouTube videos. Oh, you don't get me. Hello.
Yes, sir.
You don't get me. I said you can download the videos from the YouTube channel.
Okay.
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 Yes. Hello, Dad. Dan bacho me ye meet me am ba package. Me am ba package bacho. Okay. I want us to focus on sheet today. How to create sheets. Okay. And then how to populate the sheets. But before you create any sheet, you need a title block. Okay. So to create a title block, by default, Revit comes with a title block, like this one you see here. And this title block is not a title block that you can use. It's a sample title block. But you should be able to create your own title block. You should have to create your own title block. And I want to show you how to create it. But I want you to observe something from this title block. If you zoom in here, we have project number here on the left. Then we have another project number on the right. Date here, then issue date on the right. Drawn by, then author, then checked by, and then checker here. Then we have this number. If you watch, if you click on this project number here, you can type it in. It's a label that you can edit. If you click on this date here, it's a label that you can edit. Author 2 is a label that you can edit. But what is on the left here? On the left side here, okay, what is on the left side there? You cannot edit it easily because it is a text, a fixed text. The ones on the right are parametric labels, and the ones on the left are fixed text. This sheet number here is also a label. This scale here is also a label. What is on the left here is also a label. Most of the content you see here are all text. The ones you see here, they are all text. You see, you cannot edit them here. When it comes to creating title blocks, text and labels are the two major things that I've not been coughing the whole day, but I don't understand when it gets to the evening, I start coughing. The text and then the labels are the two most important things you take note of. The labels are things that you can change from one project to another. With the text, they don't change per project. They remain the same and then fixed. So let me do a simple scenario to show you how to go about it. I'll not edit this one. I'll just start with a new title block. So I'm going to do an A2 title block to be specific. A2. So I'll go to File, New Title Block. And I'm going to design a title block for the first time. So if I click on this one, A2 metric, I'll select that A2 title block and then go to Open. It will open a blank sheet of A2 sheet size, as you can see. From here to here is 420 mm. From here to here is 594 mm. So it's the exact A2 sheet size that you want to work with. And when we are working with Revit, we work with real dimensions. We don't scale anything. The only thing we scale in Revit are views and legends. We don't even scale schedules. We scale only views and we scale only legends. So with the title block, it's the exact same sheet size. But I'll not add anything. I'm going to add two things first.
Not anything.
Sir.
Yes,
Okay.
I think you have a network challenge.
Yes,
Yeah,
Antoinette, not you alone, no. Antoinette, not you alone. We are all. So you need to.
We are all, yeah.
Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Antoinette? Nico? Hello? Can I hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
sir.
can hear you. Yeah.
There was a break in the network, sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, it's fine.
Can you see the screen now?
Yes, loading. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So as you can see, what I'm saying is that when you are designing any
Sir, please go back again from file.
Okay.
Please.
So I'll close it. So I'll start again. When you want to create a new title block, you go to File, New, and then choose Title Block. A dialog box will pop up. Make sure that it is symmetric, but look at the path. Drive C, Programs, Data, Autodesk, RVT 2026, Family Template, English, Title Blocks. And you should see a default title block, A0 sheet, A1 sheet, A2 sheet, A3 sheet, A4 sheet. I want to create A2 sheet, so I'll choose A2 metric. Then I'll choose open. So it will open a new title block for me. And if you check the dimension, it's 420 by 594, the exact size of the title block. And what I'm saying is that there are two things you should be concerned with for now. All the others will come in as add-ons, there to add value to the title block. But you need to understand two major things and the way they behave in terms of title block. It is applicable to all other tags that we look at in future. Okay. First one, I'll go to create. And if you go to text here, let me bring my magnifier. Then increase it. If you go to the create text here, you see there are two things here, a label and a text. A label and then a text. They all look like a text, but the label is parametric. This text here is not parametric, but the label is what? Parametric. So I'm going to use the two of them for you to understand how it works. Okay, so I'll minimize. And I'll go to create label. If I come to create label, watch closely. As soon as I click, I don't have the option to draw or to write any text, but I have the option to pick from a list, as you can see here. So there's a whole labels. These are all called parameters that you can load into a title block. So for instance, I can pick any of them, say client name, and then choose add. When I add it, I'll get client name here. Okay. Then I'll go to OK. So you see that the client name is now loaded. Now let me minimize it again. Yeah, we have from these markets. This is a client name. This is a label. It is a text, all right. It has a font type. It has a font name. You can give it a color. It has a font size. But if I go in and then choose another create again from these things, if I go in and then choose create again and then pick text and then click here, text. With the text option, I can type whatever I want. So I'll still type client name again. So I have two things. Client name, and then client name. The only difference is that one is a label. If you select it, it's called a tag label. And if you select the down one here, it's called a text, 8 mm. So this title block, I'll save it for now. So I'll go to File, Save As, Family. Then go to my project fast, go up one folder, go to KDA library, and then call it A2 title block. A2 title block. That is misbehaving. Hello.
Hi.
Yep. Today the internet is misbehaving. So I've saved it as a file. A2 title block. Now I can load it into the project. So the title block is now loaded. So I can come and select this title block and then change it from the type properties. And then choose the A2 title block that I loaded. So that's the new title block that I've loaded. Let me shift it to the side. This is a title block. You see, you still see the two things here. Client name here, client name here. One of them is a text. The other is what? A label. The first one, if I click on it, we have client name, which I can edit. The second one is a text, which I cannot edit because it is not parametric, but the label is parametric. And because of that, I can what? Edit it. You understand what I'm saying? Are you okay? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me?
Yeah, we are.
Yes, sir.
I'm okay.
So know the difference between the two. At any point in time, you either be using a text or you'll be using a label. Know when you are using a label, know when you are using a text. This client name that you see here, okay, if you select the title block here and select the title block, you should be able to see the client name somewhere and then edit it. But the question is, where do you find the client name to edit? If you go to manage and then go to project information here, project information, you will see the client name here as a parameter. Let me magnify so that you can see. If you go to project information here, you will see the client name here as a parameter, which you can edit. The project issue date is also a parameter you can edit. Project status is a parameter you can edit. Project address is a parameter you can edit. Project name is also a parameter you can edit. Project number is a parameter you can edit. All of these things are default parameters. Organization name, organization description, building name, the author, they are all parameters that is default shift to the software. Now, so if I come in here, I can edit this client name, or I can go to manage here, go to project information here, and then I can edit the client name also from here. So if I change the client name to KDA Design Technologies, okay, as soon as I click OK, it will change here also to KDA Design Technologies. If I click here and then I type in a different name also here and call it, let's say, Ghana government. For the client name. Here. it will change to Ghana government. If I go to the project information and check, you see that the name will change to what? Ghana government. One thing I want you to understand about labels is that when you create a label, you can change the name of the label in different places and everything will be updated within the project. If you don't use a label and then you use a text limits you. You can only change the text at the place where you created it and edited it. Any question? Any question, please?
No question.
No question. Now, the next thing that should concern you is this. Whether it is a label or whether it is a text, they are all text. So you can edit the font sizes. You can edit the font type. You can edit the font color. You can do anything to the font and then present it in a manner that will look presentable to the way you want. So if I select a title block again and I go to edit family here, and I select this client name, which is a label, there is we have the label, then you can edit the type. This edit type properties gives you an opportunity to edit the structure and form of this one. So the font size, for instance, is currently 8 mm. I can duplicate it and then do, let's say, 24 mm. But it is not only the font size you are changing. You can change the font type also. You can change the font type also. So instead of it being area, I can say 25 mm space bar Tahoma. You can choose any font. You know the kind of font you work with and you are comfortable with. So I'll choose 24 mm Tahoma for now and I'll go to OK. So it's like there's a new type of system type label called 24 mm, there's 8 mm, there's 12 mm, and then there's 24 mm Tahoma. So I can change the font from area to Tahoma. I can change the size to 24 mm. If I want to make it bold, I can check it and make it bold. If I want to make it italic, I can check it and make it italic. If I want to underline it, I can check it and make it underline. If I want to change the width factor, I can change the width factor. But for now, I'll leave it at 1. And it is just 24 mm. For graphics, if I want to change the color, I can change the color. If I want to change the line weight, I can change it. The background, I can make it opaque or I can make it transparent, but I'll leave it at opaque. If I want to show border, I can check this one, the border will show, but I'll uncheck it. The only thing I've done is that I've changed only the font and I've changed only the text size. So if I go to OK now, you see that the font size is now bigger. Let me shift it up. I can drag it and make it bigger. So you see that currently the font size is bigger. I can copy it and create another instance. Excuse me. I've created two instances now. This instance is 24 Tahoma. This instance also, I can edit the type. Then take the 24 Tahoma, make a duplicate of it, and then call it, let's say, 2.5 mm. Then I'll keep the same Tahoma. But this time around, I want it to be bold. So it will be 2.5 mm Tahoma bold. So I'll change the font size. The font to be Tahoma, all right. The font size will be 2.5. But this time around, I want it to bold. So I'll check the bold. If I go to OK, you see that this font is going to be 2.5 mm bold. This one is 25 mm Tahoma. But all of them are the same label. If you select this one, then look at the label and click on edit label. It's still the client name. If you look at this one, edit label, it's still the client name. So if I load it into the project and then go to override, you see the Ghana government twice. So Ghana government is here, Ghana government is here. Because the space between here and here is small, that's why it's coming to the next line. So if I select it and edit it, I can select this client name, stretch it very long, okay? And then load it into project again. Then go to override. You see that we have Ghana government here, Ghana government here. It's the same client name, client name. So if I go back to the manage tab, go to project information, and then change the name from Ghana government to KDA Design Technologies. I'm not editing it on the title block at all. I'm editing it in the project information dialog box. But as soon as I click OK, both of them will update to KDA Design Technologies. This one also update to KDA Design Technology because the two of them are all parameters. But this client thing here is a text, so it doesn't change at all. Any question? Any question?
No, sir.
Okay, you're okay.
Yeah, yeah, good.
Now, when you are designing a title block, we work with so many parameters on a title block. You enter so much information almost about the project, client information, project information, site information, consultant information, the team of people who worked on the project, design by, drawn by, you enter dates, you enter scale, you enter so many things. So you must take your time and then bring all those labels inside the title block as and when you need them. Depending upon the title block that you are going to design, you might need one label or the other. Then when you bring the labels inside, then you can change the font sizes, you can change the font colors, you can change the font weight. That is where your design ability comes in. You can design the title block in any manner to suit the way you want it. Any design that you can do in AutoCAD, you can do in Photoshop, you can do in CorelDRAW. I can assure you, you can do the same thing in Revit by just changing the font sizes, the font weight, the font colors, and so on and so forth. So I'll go in again and I'll go and edit the family again. So if I come in here, I can take this client name and bring it to the left. I want to do a vertical landscape, a vertical title block here. So I'll take this title block. Let's say I'll draw a line from here. to there. I want the distance from here to here to say 100. So everything will fall within this space. So I can bring this client name here, then select it, pull it back to fall within this space. That's the client name. I'll delete this one. Then I'll take this text, bring it here. I'll take this text, bring it here on top of this client name. So if I bring it here, this is a text. The font is big, so I want to reduce that one to 2.5 mm. So I'll go to edit type. System family is a text. The type is 8 mm. You also have 12 mm. Then you are scheduled default. But I want a smaller size, 2.5 mm. So I'll duplicate it and then give it 2.5 mm. Then I'll decide the font I want to use. I want to use Arial. Then go to OK. So I'll come in here. The font is Arial. The text size is what? 2.5. Then I'll go to OK. So I have this text here, which is 2.5 mm. Then I have this client name here, which is also 2.5 mm Tahoma bold. So now, if I load into the project and I overwrite, I'll see my line that I added. I'll see my text for the client name. Then I'll see the label depicting the client name. Now, if you watch it closely, I have this client name here, then I have this client name here, which I can edit. But for a title block, the information comes in different blocks. So you can have client information, you can have client address, client telephone number, client email, whatever information about the client that you want, you can bring them in. So, sorry. What kind of sickness is this? I'll select this title block, go to edit again. Then I can bring in more labels. This one is a text. This one is a label. I can go and click create new label and click. Then to ask me to choose from the list. So if I go to here, we have author, building name, check by, client name, design by, drawn by, file path, and so on. Project address, project name, project number, project status. I can pick any of them, let's say project name, and then choose add. When I add it, the project name will also come. When I select the project name, the text font sizes that I've already created are available here for me to choose from. So I can choose 24 mm Tahoma. I can choose 2.5 mm Tahoma bold. If I want a different font sizes, I can edit type, make a duplicate, make it 5 mm, 5 mm Tahoma bold. Okay, then I'll come and change the font size to 5 mm, and it's Tahoma bold. Then I'll go to OK. The value is out of range. I like 5 mm. I made 5,000. 5 mm Tahoma bold. So I'll go to OK. So now this time around, this one is 5 mm, and it's a label. So as soon as I load it into the project and I overwrite, I'll see the project name here. This project name It's the same information that I'll see in the project information here as project name here, and it's the same thing, project name. So if I change the project name here to proposed residence, I go to OK, I'll see the proposed residence here. I can click on it and then edit it. Or I can go to the title block here. I should be able to see it on the title block. If I select this title block, okay, it's not giving me here. Proposed block, okay, it's not there. Let's propose sheet name, sheet number, okay, it's not here. So you can click on it here and then edit it here. Now, if you write a proposed residence, you need to put a text here to describe what this proposed residence is. So I'll go into edit family, copy this text, which is not a label, CO, and then bring it down. And then change this one to project name. Some people write it project, some people write project name. Please, at your own discretion, do whatever that you want. You can bring a colon at the back of it and then get the project name. Then when you save it and then load it into the project, overwrite, you see that the project name will appear. This proposed residence is falling into two lines. If I want it to be one line, I'll select it, edit family, and then pull it to the end. Now, when I load it into the project and I overwrite, I get that. Any question? Right now, I've added two parameters, one for client name, one for project name. I've added just only one text type, and I've made two instances of it, one for client name, one for project name. Any question? Any question? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes, sir, I'm good.
Rohi. Are you okay? Rohi. Bakofi. Bakofi, are you okay?
Yeah, we are okay.
Ni.
Sir,
Are you okay?
yes, sir.
Nico, are you okay? Hello, Nicholas. Nico. Nico. Okay, let me continue. Now, if you are designing a title block, you need so many things in a title block. The client name, project name, the designer, the person who drew it, drawn by. In AutoCAD days, we have the check by and those things. In Revit, you don't have the check by. Nobody's going to check anything because it's the same team that is working on it. In AutoCAD days, When you finish printing the work, somebody will have to sit down and then go through the work and check and make sure that everything is correct. But in Revit, you don't do that. So adding those check by doesn't make sense of late. Then we update information. So what I'll do is that I'll go to edit. And then this text here, because there's a colon here, let me add another colon here. Now I can copy this one, CO, and then bring it 1, 2, 3, let's say 4. I'll just do 4 items more. So what I'll do is that I'll call this one sheet name or sheet number. Sheet name. This one will be sheet number. This one will be scale. Then this one will be project issue date. Issue date. And these ones, I'm just using text to describe what I want to do. And for each of them, I might bring an accompanying label for the sheet name, a label for the sheet number, a label for the scale, a label for the project issue date, for all of them. So I'll go in and then choose, this one is a label, this one is a label. So I can copy this label, CO, bring it here, bring it there, bring it here, and then bring it there. So that when I select this label, instead for the label to be a project name, I should change the label to what? Sheet name. So I'll go to edit label, take the project name, remove it, go through this list, look for another label called what? Sheet name. And it's arranged in alphabetical order. So if I go to S, I should see sheet name here. Then I'll add. Then I'll go to OK. So now the new label here is called sheet name. This one here is a sheet number. So I'll select the project name, edit label, remove the project name, look for sheet number, add, and then go to OK. Come in here, project name here, it's not project name, I want a scale. Edit label, remove the project name, go and look for scale, add scale. Sample, you can give a sample value. Let's say 1:100. Then go to OK. So that will give me the scale. And then project issue date. Edit label, remove the project name, and then look for project issue date. Add. Then go to OK. So your project issue date. So now if you look at it, I have client name label, project name label, sheet name label, sheet number label, scale label, and then project issue date label. All the remaining items, this client name, project name, sheet number, scale, and project issue date are all text. And they're all instances of the same text. Now, if I load it into the project and overwrite it, you see that the sheet name will come architectural floor plans. The sheet number will come A101. That's the same thing you see on the sheet here. A101 architectural floor plan. The scale is 1:1 because this scale here that you place on it is 1:1. So to report to that scale 1:1. Then project issue date. We've not specified the project issue date. So you can click on it and then type the date. Or you can go to manage project information, look for the project issue date, and then type in the date you want. And the date is say December 2025. Then go to OK. Then to automatically update, you can click on it here, edit it, and then make it capital letter. So this, this is what you need to design a title block, labels and text. Any questions before I add on? Any question? Rohi. Rohi. Pakofi. Me.
Yeah,
Are you okay?
yeah, we are following up. They're okay.
Yeah.
So I'm okay.
Everybody's okay. So so you can all create these labels and text. Because I'll not go over it again. If you have any issue, let me know so I can assist you. Nico. Nico. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm
You're
okay.
Okay. Now,
All right.
labels and text are not the only thing that you can add to a title block. You can add other graphical elements to make your title block more interesting. Line work, hatch patterns, field regions, images, schedules, anything that you can add to make the title block more interesting, you can do that. You can play with different font sizes. You can play with different colors. Currently, all the fonts are all black. You can make some of them colorful, blue, red, yellow, anything that you want. You can do that. So let me start with field regions or line work. I can go to edit family again. Now, if you look at the title block, this is the overall size, 420 by 590, 594. I'll offset it, create line work, choose the pick option, offset it by 7.5 mm, 7.5. Inside, this way, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. I'm going to bind it on this side here. So where I'm going to bind it, I'll make it about 15. This way. When I finish, I can trim it. Trim to corner, this side and that side, this and then that, this and then that, then this and then that. I can extend this one to that. Now, if you look at the outer line, that is the exact sheet size. I don't want it to be printed for any condition. So I can tab it, select all of them, go to the subcategory, and then make sure that it is what? Invisible line. So I say that to be grayed out. And in that case, it will not be printed. Then I can have this line work here. This line work, I can bring it all the way up here. So what will be printed will be what will fall within this set of lines, as you can see. So I can select all these text here and then move it up a bit. Try to fall inside this one. I can go and create more line work by separating project issue dates, the scale, the sheet, the client, and then this one. So that they are grouped by date, by scale, sheet information, project information, and then client information. I can move the client information up a bit. Then move this line down up a bit. If I am working, I give correct values between the spacing, let's say 30 mm, let's say 35 mm. From here to instead of 80, let me make it 75, or let's say 50. So that I can bring the sheet number and the sheet name down. Charlie, I'm dead. Control, bring this one down. So you can use line work. Apart from line work, you can go to create and then use filled region here. With the filled region, you can draw any shape. Let's say rectangular shape, and then finish it. It will give you a pattern. You can edit the pattern. So for instance, it's field region 1. If you go to edit type, you can make a duplicate of it. And call it solid. And this solid, you can give it any color. Let's say red. So the field region, instead of diagonal crosshatch, I'll click on it, click this button, change it to solid fill. Then the color, change it to red. Then go to OK. Go to OK. So I have a red solid fill. This is a field region. I can select it, create similar. Then draw a field region up to here, red. Give it the thickness I want. Let's say 2 exactly, or 1.5. When I finish, it will give me a field region of red. I can copy it. Bring it here, bring it there, bring it here, bring it there. If you want gray, you can take the field region, copy it. Select this one, edit type, make a duplicate of it, call it solid gray. Change the color to gray. Go to OK. Go to OK. So it's now gray color. So I can select this one, control, select that one, select that one, select this one, select this one. All of them are selected. Then change it to solid wood, gray. Then everything will be gray. I don't need this one. If you want to do it big, or you want to put it at the corner, select this, create similar. Then you can draw any shape you want. Please, the title block should look professional. You can go to Pinterest, and then look for title block design samples, and then work it out look nice. Don't do anything shabby. It should look professional. So I can pick a rectangle, draw some small box here at the corner. I'm not saying do what I'm doing. I can come in here, put a small box here at the corner. When I finish, I have something gray here, something gray there. I can take it, this gray box, I can copy it, CO, copy from here, can put it at this corner here. So any graphic you want to work with field region, you can do that and then add it to the title block. Any question?
No, so far I have no question. Yeah, I
Okay.
think I'm okay.
Okay. So you can design your title blocks. As simple as that. The next thing is you can also bring in an image. Maybe you have a logo you work with, a company logo, or you have your personal logo you design as an image. You can go to insert menu. When you go to insert, you can import image. Import image. Then you can go to desktop, go to Revit Essentials Training, take poster 1, go to open. Then the image will come. Then you can place it. You can size the image, make it smaller, and then position it wherever you want to place it. And then add the image to it. It can be 2 images, it can be 3 images, it can be any number of images you want to add, just to add to your title block. When you finish and then load it into the project, overwrite, you have a well-designed title block that you can work with. Any question?
Load like image drawings onto a Revit title blocks and then print it or something.
You say what?
Like loading image drawings, like drawings that have been detailed and then made into images, then
No,
load it onto the title block.
not that, no. We are talking of the title block design as it is. The title block is common throughout your project. All the project that you are going to work with, we are using the same title block. Talking about the views you are bringing onto a title block, those are different things. I'm concerned with the design of the title block. So basically, it's just a logo that you can bring in onto your title block, not a project image or something of a sort.
All right, thanks very much.
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Any question? Any further question? Rohi. Rohi Naram. Always, I can't hear you. There's something wrong. Yeah. 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 Back of you.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes, please. You're okay. You're following now.
Janet, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this one is just one title block that I have designed with a landscape title block. with a vertical design. I can design a horizontal one. I can get a title block like this one and then design it horizontally also. You understand? So I can take this title block, edit family, then go to file, save as family. Then instead of just calling it A2 title block, I'll call it A2 vertical or A2 landscape. That's the proper name. A2 landscape vertical title block. A2 landscape vertical title block. I'll save it that way. When I finish, I can also save as file, save as family. A2 landscape horizontal horizontal A2 landscape horizontal title block. And because it is horizontal title block, I'll move the scale, Control Z. I'll set the scale, Control, and then move it to the side here. I'll adjust it a bit. I'll adjust this one, then move it to the right. I'll take the sheet name and then bring it here because it's horizontal. I'll take the sheet number. Project name. Client name. Then remove all these. I'll take this one. Pull it all the way here. Delete this line. This logo. Sorry. I'll shift it here. Take this logo, reduce the size, and maybe put it at this corner here. So this one will give me a horizontal title block. This one, edit it. I don't need this one. I don't need that one. So this one gives me a horizontal title block, A2 landscape. Are you okay? Then I'll save it. Then I can load that one also into my project so that you see that within the project, I now have two title blocks. One is vertical design. One is what? Horizontal what? Design. And this title block, I can come back and edit it, fine tune it, and then make it better. This one, I can come back, edit it, fine tune it, and then make it better. Now I need a portrait title block also. So I'll go to this title block, go to File, Save As, Family. I'll call it A2 Portrait horizontal title block, save. So I want it horizontal, but this time I want it what? Portrait. Because I want it portrait, the distance from here to here up to end here will not be 594, but it will be 420. 420. And then the distance from here to here will not be 420, but it will be 594. 594. Okay. Then I can adjust this one inside. I can adjust this one up. So here will be 7.5. I can make here, maybe I'll bind it on this side. I'll make it 1.5. Then I need to adjust some of these things so that it will fit. So for instance, I can bring this one up a bit. Delete this one. Project issue date, I can bring it down. The scale, I can bring it on top of this one. Bring this one on top a bit. Take this sheet number, bring it here. Take this project name, bring it inside. Take this client name, bring it also inside. Or let me bring it on top of the project name. And then the sheet name will come in here. And then I'll take my logo and put it at this corner. Then I'll adjust this one. So I have a portrait title block now. A2 portrait with a horizontal title block. Then I can load that one into the project. So when I come in here, that title block too will come. So if I take this one, I can copy it to the side and then change it to A2 portrait horizontal. You see, when you are doing some of these things, it takes time to do them, but it is worth the time to do them because when you do it, you will not do it again. Anytime you need it, you can always select it from, which I'm going to demonstrate. So right now, I'll need this portrait title block also. I'll need the vertical one for the side here. So I'll take this one, edit family, file, save as family, and then call it A2 portrait vertical title block. I'll save it. So in this case, I want it vertical, so I can arrange sheet number. I can select the sheet number here, bring it on top, select everything here, bring it to the side, select everything here, bring it here, select this one, bring it there. Take this line, rotate it 180 degrees or 90 degrees. Make sure it's about 100 from the side. I can adjust it to come and meet this one. I can even just bring it somewhere here. This design, I can edit it later on. So this one gives me A2 portrait vertical title block. And then I'll load that one also into the project. So if you look at it, I have these two title blocks, which are portraits. I have these two title blocks also, which are what? Landscape. Now, anytime I want to create any sheet, I can use any of them. Any question?
No question.
No question.
Yeah.
So between me and you, each one of us can design his or her own title block. Each one of us can design his or her own title block. Do you have
Yes,
that
sir.
agreement? Do you have that agreement?
Yes, please.
You are okay. Good. So now, if I select this title block and I change it to A0 metric here, old one, I don't need this title block again in my work, the default one. So it should not appear in my file at all whatsoever. So I'll select this title block, right click, select all instances in entire project. If you check the filter, it's about 21 of them inside. Then I'll change it to the one I've created, A2 landscape horizontal. So to change to that. So I don't have that title block at all in my project again. Now, if I open any sheet and see that they are changed, if I open the sheet, they are changed. So the Autodesk title block is no more available in my work. Now, the next assignment we are going to do is how to create sheets based upon these title blocks. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to delete all the existing sheets from the project. Every sheet that is loaded, I'm deleting everything. Every single sheet. And show you the proper way to create sheets in Revit. I'll delete every sheet. So currently, if you come in here, there's only one, no sheet, okay? Not a single sheet inside it at all. So how do we create a sheet in Revit? To create a sheet, you right click sheet and then choose new sheet. When you choose new sheet, you see all the loaded title blocks available to you. A2 landscape horizontal, A2 portrait horizontal, A2 portrait vertical, and then A2 title block. Now, this A0 metric cover, A1 metric, and then these three, I don't need them. I didn't create them. So I have to remove them from the project so they don't become a distraction whilst I am working. Maybe I'm call somebody to come and help me with the work that I'm doing. I don't want that person to make a mistake of going to select that particular title block. So I'll go to my families, look for title blocks. Charlie, it's not easy. Annotation, A0 metric, delete. A0 metric cover, delete. A1 metric, delete. So we have A2, 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 A2. That's it. So if I go to new sheet here, now I can only see my title blocks here. And nothing more. I can then come in here and then choose OK. Then a new title block will be created. Based upon what I have created, you can go again new and then choose another title block and then go to OK. If you can, if you come in here and select the title block, you can go to the title selector and then change it to horizontal, change it to portrait, change it to this one, or change it to that one, whichever way you want. But the process of creating sheet, take note of what I'm coming to tell you. Take note of what I'm coming to tell you. In the process of creating sheets, you don't always have to come in here and then choose right-click, new sheet, select it, A2 title block, then go to OK. If you are producing, let's say, 70 sheets in a project, 50 sheets, then right-clicking new sheet, and then coming to rename them, giving them a numbers, it's a hell of a problem. It will not help you. So I'll delete all this and show you the better approach using schedules. Using schedules. There's something we call cartoon sheet lists. Cartoon sheet lists. A list of sheets.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask, as you have done the A2 title block,
Mm-hmm.
if you want an A2 sheet, if you want to do A3, the same procedure.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So you have to take your time, design A3 title blocks, A2 title blocks, A4 title blocks, A1 title blocks, A0 title blocks, if you know you are going to work with them. Nobody will design them for you. And the fact of the matter is that by all means, you always need it. So the title blocks that you think you always need, take your time, design them, and then put them down. When you get challenges, let me know. Is your question answered?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the title block design there, whether you like it or not, you do them always. But when it comes to sheets, creating sheets, if you want to go and right-click new sheet, sheet 1, rename it, give it a number, it's a waste of time. It will not help you. So I'm going to teach you a method called cartoon sheet list. All the sheets that you think you need in your project, general arrangement sheets, detailed sheets, 3D sheets, schedule sheet, and so on and so forth. So the best way to do is that go to schedules and right-click new sheet list. You see it here, new sheet list. Or you go to the view menu and then look for schedules. You should see sheet list here, sheet list. A dialog box will pop up for you to create a sheet list. Now, with the sheet list, you will need to include the sheet name and then the sheet numbers you need. There are so many things that can come. For now, let's start with just sheet name and then sheet number. You can add the sheet height, sheet scale, drawn by, designed by, but for now, let's just do the name and then the number. Later on, you update it. So the sheet number will come first, and then the sheet name will come second. Then I'll go to OK. So it will give you a schedule here. A blank schedule. There's nothing inside. So we only have a sheet number. Let me magnify so that you can see. You only have a sheet number here and then a sheet name. Now, when you get this empty schedule, then you go to rows, insert data row, insert data row. As soon as you get this one, you will get opportunity to define your own sheet number and then define your own what sheet name. So I'll start with 00.or-00. Then I'll call it preliminaries. Preliminary sheet. Actually, I'm dead. So that's a preliminary sheet. Any project that you work on, you always need preliminary sheets. These include cover sheets, flyers, information sheets. Do you understand those kind of sheets? We call them preliminary sheets. Then I'll insert another data row. This time I'll make it 10-00. Then that one will be general arrangement sheets. General arrangement. General arrangement. So let me bring the space. Yes. General arrangement sheets. These general arrangements, they include floor plans, sections, elevations, and so on. Then I'll insert another row, 20-00. That one will be details. These sheets are common to every project. I'm giving the major headings of sheet that we need. Insert again, 30-00. Now I will be say schedules. Schedules. Then another group, 40-00. Now will be 3D impressions, renderings, exterior, interior. Renderings. I think I left another one out. Insert. Let's say 50-00. Site information. Insert 60-00. I'll call this one maybe specifications. specifications. Please, have I left any category out of any sheet that we can include in the drawing? Or do you know something that I've not added? Hello? Hello? Are you with me? Hello?
Yes, we are.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
We have preliminary sheet, general arrangement sheet, detail sheet, schedules, renderings, site information, site plan, block plan, those things, site layout. Then we have layout, insert data rule, 70-00. Now the layout. Layout. Like plumbing layout, electrical layout, services layout, circulation layout. Those are fall under layout. Is there another category you can think about for sheet? Nico? Nicholas? I just want the major headings of sheets we will need. Nico? Yeah. Nicholas? Hello, Nicholas? Antoinette? Is the network on? Me?
So we can hear you.
You can hear me? Is there any sheet that you think I've not considered under any of these? Or do you understand what I'm doing? Or
Sir,
you are confused?
sir,
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking all the sheets that you are labeling or you are naming,
Mm-hmm.
when you're doing a single story, will you need all these things?
No.
Okay.
Depending upon the kind of project that you are working on,
Okay.
depending upon the complexity of the project that you are working on, you
Okay.
may need some, you might not need some.
All right.
But we are only making provision for them so that
All right.
as and when you need it, you know that it is there for you to pick from.
All right, sir.
Nico. Nicholas. Nicholas is gone. BC. BC.
Sir, I'm following.
You are following. So I can
Yes, sir.
continue.
Yes, sir.
Now, the next thing you need to do is that you need to rearrange them well. You understand? So you know which one comes first, which one comes second, which one comes third. Site information, for instance, this site information, it should come before the general what? Arrangement. Then after general arrangement, the details can come. Then after the details, the layout can come. Okay, so I need to renumber them properly so that they follow well. So instead of making the site information 50, let me add a to this one for now. And then make this one site information 10. But let me sort it so that it will be properly sorted. I want to sort it by sheet number. Okay. So we have the preliminary sheet will come first. Then the second will be site information. After site information, then we come to general arrangement. So these details can be 30. And then the general arrangement can be 20. Then we come to, after the general arrangement and the details, I think that the 3Ds can come, okay? So 3Ds can be 40. Then after the 3Ds, the layout can come as 50. And then these schedules here can come as, the specification can be 70. Then these schedules can come out as 60. Okay, so we have preliminary sheet at 00, site information 10-0, general arrangement 20-0, details 30-0, renderings 40-0, layout 50, schedules 60, and the specification 70. If later on we remember another group or category of sheets, then you can add it and make it 80-00. Now let's go to the preliminary sheets. I can go to insert again. So this one will be 00-10. And a preliminary sheet, we can have cover pages. Cover pages. Normally, when you do a project, you need cover pages. Whether you are doing a scale design or whether you are doing working drawing or pyramid drawings, you need different designs for cover pages. I'll insert another one again, 00-20. That one, we can call them flyers. Please, are you following what I'm doing? Hello?
Yes, sir.
You are following?
Yes, sir.
Then you can go to insert another sheet, 30. We can call that one information sheet. They are not necessarily drawings, but they are information sheets that you can add to the drawing to make it complete. Okay, information sheet. Information sheet. Later on, when you remember some, you can come and add them. Then we go to sites. Under site information 2, we go to insert. That one will be 10-10. And the 10-10 will be site plan. Site plans. insert 10-20 survey plans or survey drawings. Please, I beg. Initially, what I'm doing here might be confusing to you, but don't worry. Later on, you understand what I'm trying to do, okay? Now, from the site, we can get survey drawings, we can get block plans, insert 30. That will be block plans. Insert 40. You get block layout. Let me leave it there. Then you come to a general arrangement. When you come to a general arrangement, you go to insert. That one will be 20-10. That one will be floor plans. You see, this one gives you a structure. It gives you a system based upon which you work. So you will not make a mistake. And not forget some of the sheet you're supposed to add and you're not supposed to add. Insert 20.20 reflected ceiling plans. After floor plans, reflected ceiling plans, insert 20.30 sections. Insert 20.40 elevations. So we are done with general arrangement. Floor plans, reflected ceiling plans, sections, elevations. Then go to details. Insert 30-10. That one will be enlarged views. Insert 30.20. That one will be assembly drawings. Insert 30.30 component details. Insert 30.40 sub-component details. Then you go to renderings, 3D renderings, insert 40 dash 10. Photo dash 10 will be exterior renderings. Insert interior renderings. Now we go to layout. Insert 50 dash 10.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
sir,
Yes, sir.
we can't see your screen. We can't see your screen.
Okay. Can I see it? You can see it now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, but please, are you following what I'm doing?
Yes,
For
sir.
now, you continue. We will go over the video again.
Okay. So when you go to layout, you can have different types of layout. I'll do just few of them. You can have plumbing layout. Insert 50.20. Now the electrical layout. Insert 50.30. Mechanical layout. Insert. Let me go to schedules. 60-10. Let's say door schedules. Insert 60.20. Window schedules. The specifications, I'll leave it blank. With the schedules, we can add a railing schedules, we can add that schedules, we can add so many schedules, but it's just a structure that we are building, okay? And with this structure, you can always add to the list. Now, when we come to a general arrangement, for instance, then we come to the floor plans here. You see, we have 20-10 for floor plans, but you can get ground floor plan, first floor plan, second floor plan, even 15th floor plan, depending upon the kind of project that you are working on. Then in that case, you need to continue the series from here. So I'll come to insert. I'll do just two. I'll not do more. I'll go to 20-10 dot, let's say 01. If I come to 20-10.01, then that one will still be floor plans. Because that is the sheet name. called floor plans. You understand what I'm saying? You go to insert again, 20-2 will still be floor plans. So anything that is 20-10.1.2.3.4 up to about 99 will all be what? Floor plans. If you go to reflected ceiling plans, the same way 20-20.01 will be reflected ceiling plans. By doing this, I've created a system whereby I can create any sheet I want without without any challenge. So if I want to create elevation sheets, I'll go to 20-40, then I'll do 0.01 elevations 1, 0.02 elevations 2. Are you okay? Now that I have this list, if I want to create a sheet in my project, I'll not do it today, we'll do it tomorrow because time is fast spent. If I want to create a sheet in my project, this list is already created. I'm done with it. I'm not going to repeat this process again for the rest of my life. Any new project that I work on, this list is always there for me to rely upon. So I'll just go to Sheets, minimize this one, go to Sheets, and right-click New Sheet. If I go to New Sheet, my title blocks are already there. So I'll choose the title block I want, A2 title block. Then all the lists that I've done here, the sheet I want to create, for instance, if I want to create floor plans 01, I'll just select that one and I'll go to OK. Then that sheet is created for me. The sheet number will be there. The sheet name will be there. Then I'll just drag my view and then put it on it. As simple as that. Anytime I want to create another sheet, new sheet again, I'll go to the list. Is it layout I want to create? Is it detail I want to create? I'll come in here, select it, and then go to OK, then to be created for me. That's the whole idea. Any question? We call this list a cartoon sheet list. It helps you to organize your sheets across different projects. And this one, it will be safe within your template. So anytime you work, this sheet list will always be there for you to work with. Then you can always select from the list and then create the sheet that you need for any project. Any question? Antoinette,
So,
do you understand what I'm saying?
uh,
What's the meaning of
I heard you
you are confused.
a little bit, but I'll be okay.
Biovi,
Yeah.
do you get the concept?
Yeah, I get the concept.
It's a structured sheet list that you are creating. And you do it once, you don't do it again. Anytime you create a project, this list is there for you to always create it from. You can always come and update it and then do whatever. So if you are doing multi-stories, you come in and add more sheets under each of the categories that you want to work with. Okay. Nicole is gone.
Okay.
Rohi, you always mute on the platform. I don't understand why. Yeah. Yeah. Me?
Sir,
Are you okay?
sir, don't worry. When you go over the video, things will be okay.
I hear. Then in that case, we can close for now. It's a good point to close. Then we
Sir,
can- Yes, sir.
sir,
Yes, sir.
I beg you. This kind of your cough,
Mm-hmm.
here to massage your throat for you. Because it can't continue at 24 to, I beg you. But search for small girl to massage your throat for you.
You want my wife to punish me?
Uh-huh.
So you can just be like, you should buy paracetamol or something. Which one? This one?
See you guys
At
tomorrow.
least cold mixture can do.
See you guys tomorrow.
He said he has taken so much medicine, but still
I
it's
don't
not
know,
going.
but it's still not going. I
Oh.
don't understand. In the
Maybe the
daytime, it
massage
doesn't
will-
come on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that
That's
what?
the right direction.
See you
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Say thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
So, have a nice
Bye-bye.
day.
Bye.